The state government has scrapped one of its signature policies, dumping plans to introduce a 1 a.m. lockout in nightclub precincts just a week before it was due to commence. Melinda Howells joins us live from Parliament House. Melinda, what's prompted the back down?
Karina, the government says it's looked at the results of a study on the first 6 months of shorter trading hours, and there hasn't been a noticeable drop in assaults or hospital presentations. The report concludes that adding a 1 a.m. lockout to the mix won't make any difference. So instead, the government plans to roll out mandatory ID scanners and clamp down on a system of permits for later trading, which the Premier says venues have been abusing. But of course, Karina, this is also a politically poisonous issue in what's likely to be an election year, particularly in Labor-held seats like Brisbane Central. And the government hopes this will now be off the agenda. Back to school and back to business for State Cabinet.
Is everyone making some nice friends?
Friends are hard to come by in politics, and the government is trying to keep the nightclub industry and young inner-city voters happy by scrapping the lockout, despite previously taking a strong stand against drunken violence.
Whilst we welcome this decision, it's clear that the government have caved in to politics rather than any principle they might have ever had.
I can sleep comfortable at night.
Earlier, last drinks for pubs and clubs came into effect 6 months ago. The first Cabinet meeting of the year wrestled with the divisive issue of whether the second stage, a 1 a.m. lockout, should go ahead next week.
The lockouts will be removed from legislation.
But exemptions for serving alcohol after 3 a.m. will be cut, and ID scanners will be made mandatory in nightclub precincts.
This is good policy, and it means that everyone will have to have a scanner in their premises if they wish to trade to the early hours of the morning.
We can very quickly advise some of the other bigger venues in our precinct that this individual has caused a problem, and we can just get rid of them out of our precinct altogether. That's a really valuable tool.
The opposition is toasting what it sees as a political victory, and the industry is happy.
I think we've got an outcome that satisfies all in this in what has been a long and drawn-out process.
Maxillofacial surgeon Anthony Lynham entered politics to influence policy on alcohol-fuelled violence, but insists trading hours, not lockouts, are the key to success.
My political work will be done, but I can stand proud to show that we do have a 1/3 reduction in the number of kids turning up to our emergency departments on a Friday and Saturday night. That's why I'm here.
A claim the government would like to be able to make before going to the polls. Melinda Howells, ABC News.